Oh my, 5 whole marks of honor in the World Quest in Stormheim tonight.
Yeah, I know. I picked it up on 3 tunes.
Yeah, I need to go do that on like all my tunes after this. That's a nice nice haul right there.
Yeah, 5 apiece. I mean, 3 of those is a set.
Yep. Might be able to get some of these weapon ensembles that are start working on those.
Sister, you could go ahead and swap over now.
All right.
No,
Such potential
Noah?
here, but all of it wasted on a doomed crusade.
Yeah, now that Alliance gets Blood Elves, I'm tempted to swap over. Race change sis. I always like the little Blood Elves. I think I like the small profile.
Powerful Eridar are held in stasis as their bodies are being twisted into an even more brutal form. Cut the fiends down while they slumber.
Legion artificers are reckless, and I have found a weakness in their ordnance. Shorten their fuses and destroy their stockpiles.
So where are we heading first?
Antorus, the Burning Throne.
I meant which boss?
I don't think it's been determined yet,
Portal
but I
Keeper.
imagine probably Portal Keeper. Yeah, Portal Keeper. Yeah.
It's another one of those lots of magic damage bosses.
This appears to be unnormal.
Sorry.
How do you exit once you've come in?
Go back to Broken Cliffs and run back. Or die, because there's trash up.
We can summon you out.
Thank you.
I may need another summon. And some repairs.
Can somebody make Frostine a crit gem?
I got you.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. I guess most of you can zone in and start doing some of the trash to Portal Keeper. Just a couple of us need to stay out to
I'll stay out with
summoning.
Remind me which way is Portal Keeper? Up and to the right?
Yep.
Is Diminished coming tonight?
I don't see him.
Probably not.
Hey, he's always 50-50 on Friday. His old lady yells at him.
Just waiting on ASO to switch tunes.
Hi, hi.
Hello.
What's up?
Anyone have a talent tome?
Sure.
Thank you. May as well put myself in survival mode.
Anyone else I'm missing from the group? Anyone else need a summon?
Hooray, summons!
Alright, let's go in.
Is Sebald actually here? Or is he offline?
Oh wait, I see Fall and
I could use
Discord.
some.
Wait, where are you?
Where is who?
Darkon, Volkandar. I don't see him on my friends list.
I'm logging in.
There
I
you
am
go.
online.
Is Merchant coming today?
I don't know.
Based on how he sounded yesterday, probably not.
Are we going in?
Yep.
So much effort, so much bluster, only to delay the inevitable victory of their betters.
Okay, I'm back. Had to deal with some children.
I'm gonna roll a duct tape if you need it.
Oh, I think I might need it. So my new mouse is coming tomorrow. So
What did you get?
Awesome.
So I got a Logitech. Stick with Logitech, but I got I think it's a G602 or something like that. It was the closest thing I could find to the G700.
That's what I use.
Yeah. So it's got like the 6 buttons by your thumb.
Yep.
So, yeah.
I like it. It's really fast considering it's really responsive considering it's wireless, and the batteries just lasted forever. Which also means if you hear an oh shit and then I stop moving, it's because the battery's finally died.
Well, the problem if I say that my batteries go dead, it's usually like a wipe right after that.
So come back.
What about? I'm
You can
following
use
the
that as
wall.
your
I'm going the right way. Sorry. That was
you
me.
can use that as your excuse for falling in the hole.
Right. My batteries went dead again.
Well, I've had this for 3 months now, and they still have at least the last time I checked, they still had a lot of battery left.
Nice. Yeah, I just needed something with some programmable buttons.
Yeah, it does the whole multiple program profiles and everything like that.
Yeah, nice.
Which I have to figure out because I have the same buttons on my Logitech keyboard as well, and they seem to be conflicting. So I have all this programmable stuff, and I never use it. I use one button, one extra button.
I can't run my rotation without it. I mean, I could, but I'd be really awful.
Well, I mean, yeah, that explains how I perform.
I wasn't gonna go there.
I went there for you. It's fine. I was mostly beating Gallic to the punch.
There, Rafis, I gave it a different look tonight.
Ooh, Neon Kitty.
That's even worse.
Where are you?
I like Neon Kitty. That's cool.
Oh God, that's awful, Gallic.
That's one of the best hunter sets out there.
That is one of the ugliest hunter sets out there. I disagree.
You're the only one that
Well,
likes
then
tier 1.
Actually,
I am.
Them pants though.
They're
If you call
cheesy.
those pants.
And those straps.
Look at them thighs.
I got some muscles going.
No, those kneecaps. I gotta take a minute. I'll be right back.
And you got the gun to match.
Yeah, looks good, huh?
Yeah.
Good.
Good
it's not
is a word.
Not the one I would use, but
But it's a word. I agree with that part.
Good is a word. Yep. That's about all I got for you.
It's like you're trying to, compliment like a kid's really bad artwork. You're like, yeah, that's great. What is it?
It's about tier 1 was.
Tell
Kids
me
artwork.
about it.
Plate exercise shorts.
Right.
There's banana shoulders on the pally, isn't it?
Wait a second. Where's Candace at?
Hold on. I was doing something real quick. I'm getting there.
I looked
What?
and surprised I doesn't have a whole lot of transmog stuff.
Well, you've only been playing that guy for a short while, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I played him in lots of other expansions.
Since vanilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the tunes I played since vanilla actually didn't have a lot of transmog because it didn't exist when I played a lot of the game.
Right.
that's most of my characters.
Mm-hmm. Actually,
What?
I had to go
You
back
don't
and
have
farm it.
characters sitting around that are just level 60, never been touched since once Burning Crusade popped.
I had one, my warlock. He sat there for years.
I still have a whole server sitting at level 60.
We got a full group. We should make some pretty serious progress tonight.
A little light on the healers, but yeah.
It's okay. X can heal. Right, X?
No, he's gonna have a better healer heal.
That's okay. Kith can heal.
That's the plan right now.
I mean, Carrie B can heal.
As
Oh,
I've
yeah.
mentioned in the past, I'm not the greatest raid leader when I'm having to heal. I know I'm not the greatest, period, but yeah, I'm just saying I'm even worse if I'm healing,
You're fine.
which I guess
No,
would be saying
come on,
something.
Own it. Just own it. You're the greatest.
Who's the best?
Just like
Alright.
Muhammad Ali. Own it.
Yep. When I think of X, that's definitely the first person that would pop in my mind. Is he's the World of Warcraft Muhammad Ali.
Yep.
Oh, this is, to make a focus macro for a trinket.
You need one? At yourself or at somebody else or at target?
At
Or
a
at your focus.
Yeah. It would be fine without it right now. I just have that searing carafe of searing light.
Let me see if I can find one of my focus macros. Okay, so
How do you do it with the trinket though? Isn't that based off of slot, not the name of the trinket?
Yeah, you can do.
Yeah.
You can do like / like target, last target, right? Is that what it is?
That may not work for healing.
Well, if he's just popping a trinket, and then you can put like at help.
Well,
right?
Well, the trinket
no
you've got
harm.
to target an enemy to hit it, and a lot of times the healer won't ever target an enemy. So target last target will just hit the last person he. Or you
Okay.
could do the target of target, because chances are the person who's healing will be targeting the boss.
True.
Or you could set the focus as the boss, but that only works for bosses where we have the same boss all the time.
I
like
mean,
King
I
Arthur.
have focus macros for damaging spells. I just don't know how to do it for the trinket.
Okay, so you can do.
Look at raid chat. That might be something you can use.
Like you just target enemy. Except he wants him to be harmed, right?
No, that
no
will.
No harm
no
or harm,
harm.
not dead, or not. is it
No,
not
I mean,
dead?
I use like for flame shock and lava burst. I have focus targets for that. That should be fine. I just don't know how to. Do I have to like do a slot? How do I activate the trinket? I can't.
You
just
can
put the
just
name
do
of
a
the trinket.
/use and then the name of the trinket.
Oh, okay, that's what I do.
Where you guys at, Portal Keeper?
Yep.
Portal Keeper.
Yep.
Do you want it to be cast at your focus?
Yeah, I usually have the boss be my focus when I'm healing, because I can just keep, if there's a lull, I can keep flame shock up on it, and I can get free lava bursts for a little extra DPS.
So the one that I have, no harm, dead. That will basically, if you have the boss targeted, it will not switch, even if there's another ad on the field. It'll just stay as your target. That's the benefit of those keywords.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, I totally missed that. Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you.
Try that one too if it doesn't work.
So we getting a cauldron or?
Try Mills first.
Yeah, I've got a cauldron.
Yahoo!
I got my rank 3 cauldron.
Nice. How much does that?
What was that, Asocha? You were roboting there for a sec.
How much does having rank 3 reduce the mats of a cauldron?
Well, it doesn't reduce the mats at all, but it gives it a
Can
chance
proc.
to proc extras.
Oh, that's really neat.
Have you ever seen a proc?
I
All the
haven't
time.
made a cauldron yet since I got the rank 3. But yeah, procs for other items happen quite often.
On Flash, I think I did plus 11 one time.
So do we have one or no?
Yep, dropping it now.
Thank you.
And for every proc we get for a cauldron, it's gonna be like 30 free flasks. It's gonna be real nice. Everyone grab some extra flasks. Flask it.
Deja vu, didn't we just kill this guy on normal?
I don't think we killed Portal Keeper on normal yet this week.
Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday, that's what I was thinking. That's right, Wednesday I was in a Boomkin haze.
Or pig. Kid.
I think he's wrestling the chitlins.
Healer.
Oh, just a second.
No, I was talking about War Pig
Yeah.
and healing spec.
Yeah, he needs that spirit for his tanking.
Right. Oh, I learned something today that I'm surprised I didn't know about sooner. If you type /pizza, it's an emote. It says that
What?
you're hungry.
Hey, how about that?
You get your everyone got flasks? Yeah, no more cauldron. Okay.
Oh, where's the cauldron?
Yeah, I'm ready.
It's gone.
No, who do you want staying
Oh,
on the
well.
platform?
Group 3 and Svald. Old Baldy over there.
Oh, thanks, Indesta.
Okay. So me and Mel going up into the portals?
Are you sure you don't need this? I have a flask going. I mean,
Go ahead and use it. I got it for myself.
Well, thank you.
I guess that's the thing too. Is anyone else here's name Will? Alright, so Cal will now either be referred to as Cal, Sebald, or Will. And hopefully I will be able to mentally transition into just calling him Will. Instead of a mixture of all three of those.
Cal's Will.
It's Calcib Will.
Will call sounds like roll
Will
call.
Cal.
Yes.
Where am I going to get my tickets?
Oh, we're going. What are we heroing at the end?
4,
Yep.
3,
Third platform.
1.
The Legion devastates all who oppose us.
Am I staying down or going up?
Just staying down. That was Kithmar, right?
Yes.
Yeah, staying on above.
Good. So I can be killed by the ads.
Yep.
Awesome.
Good luck.
3, 2,
Got it.
Wait. Lines. Ooh, tiny space.
Lines,
Portal coming.
lines, everywhere to line.
Portal to
Well, that was close.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
No boss.
Get a tank.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, I was trying to pull him over here.
No tank up here.
3,
Yep.
2,
Still have more time.
Got killed by ads.
It's a blight
Yeah.
anyway.
We're all gonna die.
Jump off.
Yeah.
Did you call the portal was open?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beware.
Oh.
Beware. As you have fallen, so
Oh, right when
Oh,
you said that,
cheated, Carrie B.
right when you said that, I think she popped out her little ads portal, and that's what, for some reason, that's what I thought you were talking about. I was like, yeah, there's a.
That is correct, sir.
The
I don't know why
transport
you'd
portal, which is
I don't know why you'd be calling out that little tiny portal that they're coming out of.
the transport portal, which is what the ads come out of, will always be referred to as ads. And the orange, green, and purple portals will always be referred to as portal.
Group 3 is staying down. Oh, Carrie B. You make me giggle. And an auto hammer. Gracias for the auto hammer.
Put that down like before he pulled it. I'm glad it's still up.
Where is it?
You preemptively dropped a repair bot.
Thank you.
It may
I
or may
see.
not have had anything to do with the fact that I forgot to repair before coming in here. I admit to nothing.
Kith, you all set?
You better believe it.
Yeah, I'm fine.
There you go.
I know what I'm doing. Really.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Is this the best you could muster? 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Beware. Witness the fate of all who oppose us. 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Beware. Them down. 3.
Line.
Portal soon.
Witness Zora.
Portals
are
up.
up.
A world of infernal heat and scorch.
You head up. Are you heading up?
Apparently she's on me, so go up.
1.
We gotta get this straight.
Yeah, I think she just aggroed. I did not taunt.
I get second one.
Pull the boss, or the mini boss closest way. Thank you.
Beware.
Ow, give me up.
I don't have a battle razor down there.
Oof.
That's
That's
from
just a
Barbarian.
white.
3, 2,
Yeah, ads need to be interrupted or die faster. I was just getting killed.
Well, that, and I think that Brewpig had all the stacks, so it should have been Sister taunting the boss and Brewpig going up.
No, I had the boss. He took him off me.
2, 1.
Not on purpose.
3, 2, 1.
As you have fallen, so shall Azeroth.
I'll go kill an imp while when I don't have the boss.
That'll work. And
You can also Trick's sister too.
yeah, I think it would work better too, cause it that red portal spawned just as the third debuff went out. Because it when they were active, Pig had 2 stacks and Sister had 1. If you wait for the just the third stack on Pig, then Sister can taunt and Pig can jump right in the portal. And that'll keep it consistent, at least for the first portal. The second and third portals still have to play by ear, depending on how DPS goes.
How many stacks total are we getting before the orange portal spawns?
3.
Just 3.
Why don't we just have whichever tank gets her first take all the stacks and just taunt when the portal happens, and then do the next 2 portals normally?
We can
Yeah,
do
we
that.
can do that. I'll just hold her until
We got a ton of DPS. We can do that.
Yeah, that. I'm sorry, sister. That trinket was just—it's a beast. Because if my trinket procs and then my weapon procs with versatility, it jumps up to 40% more damage.
Well, I'm also wondering if it's easier for you to pull threat off of Sister, why doesn't Sister get the boss first and have you taunt and let Sister go up through the first portal?
That's fine.
Ready, Pig?
Yep, I'm ready. Switch. So, Trick, Sister, you're starting it off.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your war ends here.
3, 2, 1.
Well, that didn't last long. I'll just keep him.
1.
Beware.
I misdirected the sister for too.
Am I gonna have to tell you to wait for 5 Sunders, Warpig?
I guess. I don't know. Because, I mean, my trinket just procced and my Legion thing procced. Yeah, sorry. I'll just hold it.
3.
Portal's about to come. There it is.
A world of infernal heat and scorched
Good spot.
Trying to get through the portals. Getting knocked
Yeah,
around.
had to wait for those lines.
2, 1. Beware.
The first one.
Second.
Beware.
1.
Beware. Beware.
Not next.
Hang in there.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Get back down.
How many stacks did you end up with after that, sister?
Just 2.
Oh, that worked out really well. Let's keep doing that.
3, 2, 1.
Ads are out.
Beware.
New lines coming out.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Call out when you get 3.
Okay.
2, 1.
Butt kicked over here.
He's at 3.
No, I'm at 3.
At butt.
3, 2, 1.
2. Beware.
Lines are out.
Ciao.
2, 1.
Beware.
Witness the power to destroy worlds.
3, 2, 1.
3,
2, 1.
Beware.
10% next portal.
3, 2.
Lines are coming out.
I can keep him this whole time, sister. You just
Ah, I just got knocked off.
Alright, we can
Good
res you.
res on sister.
2,
I'll just hold him until 60.
Beware.
And then me taunt off.
Condessa, I'm gonna need you and Ascarius both to stay down.
Okay.
For ads.
Okay, I got the pop.
Ads are out.
Beware.
Oh, it's not time yet, but that's okay.
Oh, taunt back then.
It's about to be though.
3, 2, 1.
Gaze upon
New
Beware.
portal.
Done. Now
Portal's up.
landscape of festering pools and skittering death.
Come closer, keeper,
Oh,
so I can watch the
And stack up here.
drip from your
3,
bones.
2, 1.
Beware.
Three, two,
Seb's down.
Beware.
Fate of all who oppose us.
2,
Ooh.
That's a wipe.
2, 1.
As you have fallen,
We lost 2 good
so
DPS there.
shall Azeroth.
Yeah. We had like 3 or 4 deaths just to the green lines.
What just happened? Can you
Your
guys see-
mouse.
No, can you guys see where I am? I think I just fell through. Oh no, I'm out. Woo! I was stuck in that little link in that chain. It wouldn't let me out. I had chi torpedoed and got stuck in a chain.
So what killed us that time?
I got punted over the side. I don't even know why. There wasn't any green line out. So you want us to turn the beginning, yeah? And every time you see him with him?
Yeah, there was
I
it
think,
dropped boss and Zen, and it went straight to. It went to hash. I was like, "Where's the boss going?" Because
Oh, is that what killed the demon hunters?
yeah, it went right after him. This collapsing world happened, and I had taunted and was walking him over, and all of a sudden, she's targeting whoever she wanted.
So that's something that everyone just needs to be prepared for after the collapsing world.
To automatically be killed.
Pretty much.
Got it.
I think that worked out well.
I'm ready. I'm sorry.
Even though I pulled aggro, so I'll just hold it for the 10%.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The Legion devastate all who oppose us.
3, 2,
2, 1.
Beware.
The fate of all who oppose us.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Them down.
Portal soon.
3, 2,
Witness Zoroth. A
What's
world
up?
of infernal heat
Tom.
and scorched bones.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Okay,
Next. I got next one.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
Got the next one, Cam.
Beware.
Ew.
Damn it.
I'm gonna jump off. See a cool
Yep.
world.
I got it.
Beware.
Die.
3, 2, 1.
Beware. Beware.
Know your place.
What was that? The collapsing world thing?
That was my fault. I put the collapsing world in the wrong place.
I got hit by 2 fiery detonations.
1.
As you have fallen, so shall
Just a random thing.
Azeroth.
Can a
No, that wasn't random. I just made a mistake. I
Just take
missed,
left. Let's go.
I
do
just
ENR.
mistimed.
Let's
No, I mean like
go do
I was gonna
ENR.
say, can a demon hunter jump from the platform and glide all the way down to the main one without taking the portal,
Probably.
without falling to death?
Ah, while y'all kill this, I can test it out.
Depends where the death comes. If it's right below the floor of the platform, if it's below the floor of the main platform.
Champions, I heard a familiar voice calling. So I fought my way inside this accursed place.
Champions, hear me. The Legion has breached my sanctuary, and my defenses
Yeah,
will
you can get
soon
from the
be
upper platform to
overrun.
the main platform
Stand
without
with me
using the
now,
portal.
lest Sargeras claim his prize.
Might take longer if you're floating.
It's Aenar,
Right.
the life binder.
But I figure, you know,
This portal
a demon
leads
hunter
to our
could do it.
sanctuary. Go. I'll
quickly.
stay here. Cover your back.
And I did it without a speed increase, just levitating off of it.
Well, that's what I meant. As far as taking slower with the slow fall, levitate.
Yeah.
I could probably do it with the sprint jump.
Oh, nice! I made it up here. Can't find me. Except I gotta eat.
So it's odds and evens again. Odds are gonna go down for the both splits. Evens gonna go up for both splits. The first split. Of course, I had tanks in the wrong group again. The first split, sister, I want you to stay in the middle to intercept the ads that spawn at middle after the split. And yeah, I think I still want a hero on the first set of bats. This seems to work for us so far. And during the second split, we're just ignoring the bottom. For the second split, odds are gonna stay middle, evens are gonna go up, and we just ignore the bottom, and we should be done before the bottom adds reach the boss. And ranged, make sure during the splits you are intercepting bats.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Champions, the forces of the Legion seek to capture my essence for their infernal master.
Got the big boy.
Everyone down, everyone lower.
Beware.
I need to target something first.
Everyone go upper after this.
Be gone, intruders. Back to your master.
I need to get closer. I need a target.
That obfuscator.
Oh, you can taunt the big boy, sister.
Odds go middle, even stay here. And I'll help with middle when the upper stuff is dead. Pull it purify down the steps a little bit.
Beware.
A little bit closer to everyone. This should be the first split coming up. Odds lower,
bats are
evens
almost
upper.
here.
Range stay here, intercept the bats.
And sister staying in the middle.
Yeah, just be here ready for when middle spawns. Now let's get hero.
Beware.
There's no tank on this big guy.
Yeah, it is. He's just beating on me.
I think,
Enar's at 96.
We need a lot more people banging on the shit up top.
We'll be able to second patch
Range,
about
go to
dead.
your hot spots.
There's a whole group of guys running to ENR.
Yeah, go kill. So go get those little ones, the guys running. Or is that
Group 1 go middle.
I need to target something first.
This obfuscator down quick. We need to kill the Fellhounds at ENR.
Or all is lost.
I'm out of range.
They're going down.
I don't have a target.
Minions of darkness.
Almost got them all.
Might of a titan.
how's upper doing?
Beware.
Upper was resolved, luckily.
Nutachi, just sit in the ENR and kill whatever makes it through.
I still need evens go upper. I want to kill this purifier. Oh, range need to intercept bat.
Beware.
Rest of the odds go middle.
Bats.
Got stuff on lower, just run.
My resistance
Yep.
wanes. Should Sargeras prevail,
Yeah, we need a tank here in middle. Dig.
Oh.
the
Boy.
last of my strength,
Big robot at the red egg.
I see him, I see
I
him.
will not
I'm coming, I'm coming.
be able to stop
Got him.
them.
Oh, she's gonna die, 4%.
I need to get closer.
Sorry, that was my bad. I didn't know I was supposed to be here. When you said middle, there's bats there. I was going for bats, I'm sorry.
Forever bound to Sargeras.
And I forgot, last week I had Alexite going lower for mass rooting the ads down there.
That was amazing last time. I remember that.
Oh yeah.
So we switch Alexi out.
So Pig, until the splits, I'll just be taking the big guys. You can
Okay.
AoE your heart out.
Woohoo!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Champions, the forces of the Legion seek to capture my essence for their infernal master.
One of these days I'll remember to change talents before I start this fight.
Doubt it.
Yeah, me too. Everyone down?
Beware.
There you go. A little stun. Keep them all together.
And go upper.
Begone, intruders! Back to your master!
I'm out of range.
Beware.
Let's go middle.
Run that crap to an edge.
The odds middle.
Top resolve.
In the melee, they're on the splits. Make sure y'all are CCing the ads and focusing the little ads down before starting to focus the big ads down.
Can we get Alexite up?
Yes.
Do we
Where
have
to
Ladder
now?
up?
Oh no, I won't. Unless Cap or Slav can do it.
Yeah, where to?
Odds lower, evens upper, and Rain stay here to
We need a
intercept the
root.
bats.
We need that root.
Yeah,
Where-
without
where-
Alexite, we don't have the root.
Where is the dead person?
Middle.
Middle. On the stairs.
I need to get closer.
Yeah, the ads are coming out like now. So,
Hero.
stun those guys. That'd be great.
Beware.
Immune stun.
Hey, Sabal, you're in the even group.
I need the darkness.
This is odds down below.
It's too far away. I need to get closer.
These guys don't really feel that good.
No, not with both of them, that Purifier and that big guy.
Time to slough off some damage.
Feel the potency of life. Fear its power.
Ow. That helps.
Evens help kill this
Minions
stuff on
of
middle.
darkness.
Alright, big guys are dead
Feel
bottom
the
top.
might of a titan.
Beware.
How's upper?
Oh, we killed the upper stuff before we with this middle stuff. Unless new
Yeah,
stuff
where to?
happened.
Let's split again. Ranged, intercept the bats. Odds stay middle and evens go upper. Need someone who's good at CC on bottom to just crowd control all the little ads that spawn.
No, don't run that green there.
Alright, I got a big boy up here. Bats, bats, bats.
I'll go heal you, Blue Pig.
Oh, thanks.
Defeat them before they reach me, or
Bats,
all
bats,
is
bats.
lost.
It's too far away.
Got a obfuscator down below. He's running in.
Bats are down.
The obfuscator's coming up from down below on the
Spell
stairs.
Lord coming in.
Nuke this obfuscator is almost at UNR.
Beware.
That should be it.
Victory is nigh, champions.
Heck, this one fell lord that's at
Dispatch
UNR
their
right now.
remaining
Should be
forces.
it.
I will see to
There
their
you
vessel
go.
myself.
Wow, good job, guys. That was awesome.
The tormented cries of the Pantheon ring out from deep within the core of Argus. If Sargeras breaks them, as he did Agramon,
Ooh, Iron Vine
no
Thorn.
power
Nice.
in this universe
Ooh.
will stop him.
950.
Yeah, that is definitely cool.
Release them, champions, or your struggle will be for naught.
I guess back to Portal Keeper. As from now on, we'll just start with the ENR.
Well, one of those wipes was definitely a bug that happened because, I mean, with DPS dying like that, it's just
Yeah,
just weird.
I'm just at the point where, I mean, like I liked Portal Keeper, but the fact that there's so many problems on Blizzard's end with this fight, it's ruined this boss for me. I hate this boss now.
There's always one. The last Entomb, it was what, Mistress? I guess Avatar to a point also.
I don't know. I
Turn
just
around, go back to the portal.
this is my least favorite boss in this whole place myself.
Portal Keeper.
Yeah, I just don't like this fight.
It's yeah, it's just weird. Like the timing with everything's just off. It's not real smooth as far as tanking goes.
Yeah, it's definitely a like a tanking intense fight. A lot
It's
of
not-
tricky positioning and taunting and
It just makes me look bad. You know what I mean?
Right. You know, and her pathing is also weird on this thing too. I don't know if you noticed that, sister.
It is,
But like,
and if you don't get it just right on the collapsing whirl, I mean, it's a very unforgiving fight. I guess that's the biggest gripe. But you know, c'est la vie. That's what heroic's supposed to be, right?
Right.
I'll roll for that.
Yeah, I'll roll for that. Haste mastery, that's my thing.
And a socket.
And speed, yes.
But 28's not going to do it.
Ooh, Kith comes in and steals it. Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Suck it.
Heyo.
Now give it to Kith.
Nah, give it to Ask. It's just the socket and speed upgrade. I already have it otherwise.
There's going to be Thol, Xeno, Candessa, Kith, Hasha, and Will staying down. Everyone else going up through the portals. I know I had Frostina in Group 3 before, but I changed him out with Candessa.
Healers are the same.
Yeah.
Want to make it over
Where'd
the edge,
Gallic
Marmot?
go?
Oh. He said he's
Oh,
out of the
his-
instance.
Oh. Is it going to mess with anyone's healing add-ons, keeping them in, or should I just remove them till he comes back?
Remove them.
Get him out of here.
We don't like him anyways.
You know, you heard that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Is this the best you could muster?
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Power to destroy.
How the heck was Greenwall interfering with me setting a focus?
I don't know.
3, 2,
Chatting it up.
Beware.
Portal soon.
You know, can I start her on this side?
A world of infernal heat and
I understand why you want to, and I agree with it.
3,
Because otherwise I'm having to cross all those damn
Portal,
lines.
let's go.
We got next one.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Someone get next.
Next.
Okay.
Beware. Beware.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Back down. Ad's coming.
Whoa, that was a stupid spot.
1.
This fight really sucks for dealing with.
Yeah. It do.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
power to destroy worlds.
I got 3.
Our forces are infinite.
Ads are out.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Green lines are out.
How many stacks you got?
3,
2?
2, one.
It is 2. Three.
I'll just keep her until 60.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Our forces are infinite.
5% to 4.
3, 2, 1.
1.
Beware. 3, 2,
1.
beware.
At the boss.
Okay, I can hold her. I'll hold her. It's fine.
Portal.
Right now, Tonner.
A landscape of festering pools and skittering death. Come closer.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Power to destroy worlds.
3, 2, 1.
Beware. 3, 2, 1.
Alright, everyone back down.
Careful from those lines.
Oh, I think we just
One.
barely.
Beware.
Fate of all who oppose us.
How many sex you got, sister? 3 or 4?
3.
Okay.
3, 2,
3, 2, 1.
beware.
Down.
You want to get Frostina up or wait?
Wait a few.
3,
Green lines are
Tiny
out.
little- Tiny little triangle.
3, 2, 1.
beware.
Fate of all who oppose
Wait for me, Spider.
2, 1.
Tonner.
3, 2, 1.
Beware. 2, 1.
Lines.
Yeah, give Frostina up.
3, 2,
3, 2, 1.
beware.
fate of all who oppose us.
3, 2,
How many sex you got?
2.
Alright, I'll just hold her until the switch at 30.
3, 2, 1.
beware. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Beware. 3, 2,
Bringing her back to you.
Five percent to portal.
3, 2,
3, 2, 1.
beware.
Nathreza.
Tonner.
There's the last portal.
A world of magic and knowledge. Now, a twisted landscape from which none escape.
Are so easily clouded.
2,
Pop hero.
Beware.
Power to destroy worlds.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, damn. Go down, go down. Dang, I'm dead.
Can we get Brew pick up and let out?
1.
Oh, sweet. Give me up, give me up.
Beware.
Alright, everyone back down.
Not one.
2, 1.
Beware.
Fate of all who oppose us.
Home stretch, guys. Ad's coming.
2, 1.
Beware. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Witness the power to destroy worlds.
Focus more stuns and interrupts on those ads if you can.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
I'll see if they're susceptible to mine. I think I've tried before though.
Three, two, one.
Beware.
Power to destroy worlds.
Too bad. Feeling cooldown.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Three, two, one.
Beware.
The power to destroy worlds.
Okay.
It's over.
So apparently, all we need to do before this fight is we just have a proper bitch session.
Right?
Old
Ooh, you
fashioned.
got that trinket, Brew Pig. Very nice.
I think I
Nice,
already have
nice,
that one.
Well then.
I do. Well, no, I got the 930 version. Dang it.
So, how come that went so smoothly? So we can
Don't
do the same thing
question
every
it.
time.
Don't question.
I learned how to heal that. I stopped sucking.
Well, except for that time where I saw a raptor with like the whale eyes going on, just like slowly falling off the platform. Like
That was after it didn't matter anymore.
I could like hear
let's
the
go
little
do
the
high
little
command.
whine.
I guess it's either high command or Kengroth.
What are you rolling for?
Let's go do high command though.
That leather belt on it. It's a nice belt. It's not really a giant upgrade for me. Mine is 935, so it's like, you know, but still, you know, whatever works.
Three strength, 4 stam, leather belt.
It is 945 crit mass
I do think that
like 10
doing
seconds.
the other boss first helped
with.
just loosen
Asa.
everyone up.
Yeah, it did help. It was nice.
Well, and also just, you know,
Winning is motivating.
well, yeah. Also for us, like Sister and I, for us to wait, like whoever has the boss at 10% left to go, just hold them until then. That really helped out. So there's no like weird switching.
Yep. And I know when you went up into the portal one, I forgot to dispel myself is why you died. I was like pumping all of this healing into you, and it's just like not doing anything. I'm like, why am I not healing you?
Like,
I totally forgot I get a debuff. It's been a while since I've gone up on the portals as a healer. It's one of those things, like, I remind myself of it before every pull, and then by the time the third portal comes around, I always forget.
I'm gonna try that trinket out. It's interesting.
Yeah, and that trinket's up, like, all the time. Like, you're always healing yourself. You've always got the debuff. The damage buff.
Yeah.
Which trinket is it?
The tanking trinket from Portal Keeper.
It's got crit, and then it does like it does just a little like healing buff, absorb, or a damage buff, and you never really know which one it is. But it's gonna give you one.
How often does it seem to proc? I'm chasing it from my bear.
Procs a
It
lot.
procs a lot. You'll see sometimes it like they proc like within like 2 seconds of each other. Like you'll see one portal pop up, and then you'll see another one portal pop up, and then see another one portal pop up. But it's random.
Nice.
I actually use the Raid Finder version of that for DPS on my Demon Hunter because they love crit and it still procs a lot. Just from regular raid damage.
Right.
I recognize the trappings of the generals commanding the Legion's forces. Before Sargeras took our world, these generals marshaled
I do like the
our
amount of crit.
armies and brought peace to Argus. They betrayed everything we stood for, and they accepted his bargain. There can be no redemption, only retribution.
Where's that big guy going? Over here.
I've discovered I really like that mana regen trinket for healing.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I so would have completely ran out in that last fight.
Yeah, it's one of the only fights I run the mana trinket on my druid, because that's like the only fight that I ever run out of mana on. The mana trinket? It's off of Varimathras.
I don't have a target. I need a target. I don't have a target.
Anybody have that guy freaking out on you, like he was getting hit like 1,000 times a second?
Rah, rah, rah.
Rah, 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 rah. That's what it sounded like. Yeah, I'm finally at 950 eye level.
Congrats.
Took forever.
Very nice.
Equipped or
Now-
average?
Equipped.
Great.
Oh, my helm is the only thing that is lower than my legendary weapon. My weapon. My weapon is the lowest eye level item that I
An
have.
Artifact?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or
'cause
second
like you
lowest.
said legendary, and I'm like, wait a second.
Well, yeah, my artifact, whatever. It's the second lowest that I have.
All right. So this thing. I can't speak for the first and third pods, but I know The second pod, Frostina, when you go into it, because you're going to go in it first, then I'm going to go in after you. When you go in it, you're only going to put 3 emitters down here and just leave it. After
Should I hop out as soon as that happens?
What do you mean, when the pod becomes active, or how long?
No, as soon as I put 3 down, you want me to jump out and you hop in.
Yeah. It's not that likely that you'll be able to survive to put a 4th one down. I don't know how many times you can use the abilities in the 1st and 3rd pods before you have to get out. Just when you're in the first, well, any pod, just stare at your health as best you can while doing the other abilities. And if you feel like you're about to die, just get out of it and announce that you're getting out of it and let the next person in. So on the first pod, I want Kendessa first, then Thulkindar after Kendessa. On the second pod, I'm going to have Frostina, then me. On the third pod, I'm going to have Caribou, then Caprica. If we need a third person somewhere, hang on a sec. Okay, if we need a third person in one of the pods, I'm assuming Zeno and Tasha, do y'all have pod experience?
I don't.
Yeah, I do.
And what about you, Scarius?
So, Pig, have you done this on Heroic?
So if we need a third person in a pod, I'm going to ask Zeno to do it, to go in. And it's, the first pod is not real priority if we need a third person to go into it. And we shouldn't need a third person to go into the second, like, ever. The real thing where we'd need a third person is the third pod. Is just to get out maybe a couple more mines, or if the timings are off on it. And we have like a lot of time until the first boss spawns back out.
So what are the big differences between Heroic and normal?
The pods do a lot more damage to the people that are inside of them. And when you leave a pod, you get a debuff where you can't re-enter a pod for like 3 minutes. And I think the mines self-detonate a little bit faster. I could be wrong though. I think that's the only differences, is just pod stuff. When, of course, you know, everything deals more damage and has more health.
Right, but as far as tanking, rotation, placement, everything's kind of the same.
It might be a little bit tighter than what we're used to on normal, as far as positioning the boss properly, moving the
I mean, the
boss
shield
if there's
shield
too
might
many
be smaller.
mines. I don't.
Oh.
I think the shields are the same size.
All right.
Ready.
Waiting for Gallic to get here.
Did you guys get that last boss down?
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn. Good job.
We got ENR and Portal Keeper down.
Yeah, I was here for ENR.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too bad because that boss has the best relic for Beast Mastery.
Yep, and Cap got it.
Yeah, typical.
Twice.
Cap's like Lucky Butt. I don't know if you guys ever remember that from KLOS and the hockey.
Lucky butt, you say?
Yeah, it used to be like a mascot guy for KLOS. Was like a radio station, Mark and Brian. And the Kings, before every game, he'd go rub his naked butt on the ice. Like when Gretzky was there when they're winning.
Can't say I remember that.
That's kind of funny. I don't remember it either, but it sounds believable for our part of the world.
Yeah, it was like a whole morning radio skit kind of thing. I'm here.
Just waiting for Frosty to get back.
I'm almost tempted to say I might be getting too much crit cap.
Yeah, well, there is a cap I read.
Well, I'm at 48% now.
What are you using? The boots? And the what else?
The boots and ring. The secret.
Do you have the belt?
I don't think I have the belt.
The one, the Roar of the Seven Lions?
Yeah. I have
That'll give
another
you-
ring. I have the shoulders. Shoulders, hands, and head. Oh, and legs. But head and legs are stupid. They're both healing ones.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ranged. I want to say for this fight, we want to be kind of between the red and the purple marker, or from this edge of the room to the middle. We don't want to be between blue and purple, and we definitely don't want to be over between blue and red.
Because we don't want to dump mines there, right?
Right. And we want to make sure that we are loosely spread. That way the mines are a little bit closer. That way the people in the third pod can clear them out better. And it's easier to determine which mines were placed first. That way the people in the third pod can prioritize those mines being cleared before they self-detonate.
So you got yourself and Frostina in pod 1. Who's going in the other pods?
No, Kendessa and Thulkendar in the first pod. Frostina and I in the second pod. Caribbe and Caprica in the third pod.
Okay.
and if we need a third person or we need a backup Xeno.
Sounds good.
Let's kill it. One shot. Here we go.
Wait.
What, you don't want to one-shot it? Alright.
1.5 shot.
Alright, now we're ready. I'm ready.
Okay. Here we go.
5, 4, 3.
When are we hearing?
2.
Third boss.
1.
This is one engagement you will not walk away from.
4, 3, 2, 1.
No, it kind of hurts. 3, 2, 1.
Get us to get out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Thol, get in. Thol, go in the pod.
Watch your step. 3, 2, 1.
Got her.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Legion, show these weaklings why we are the dominant force in the cosmos. 1.
Second pod, 5 seconds. Frostina, head on over.
Get those ads down.
1.
Don't take him, because I got 2 stacks already. Got 3 now.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You got him? There you go.
Try.
Yeah, I know. That stupid thing was right in the way, too. Got him.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Click.
4, 3, 2.
X coming out. I got the 4th one down.
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
You got him?
Yep, go.
Okay.
3.
Yeah, just let me know so I can scoot on back so I don't get another stack.
4, 3, 2, 1.
1.
Begin firing on my mark.
3,
4,
2,
2, 1.
no one alive.
There, third boss. 5 seconds.
3, 2, 2, 1, 1. 3, 2, 1.
I got him. I got 1 stack.
Okay, taunt.
4,
Okay, click one of the pillars.
1.
Hero.
3, 2, 1.
Got him.
Oh, holy mines, Batman. There, real close.
Yeah, lots of mines around us right now. Thank you.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Might have clicked it just a little too early. boss.
I'm out, dead.
Somebody in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got him.
Got him.
First boss about to spawn. First boss coming out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Got her.
This is gonna be rough with 5 DPS down.
2 reses available next in 5 minutes.
Yeah, get Frostina up if we can. At this point, it's almost like positioning and pod practice.
1.
Got him.
Yeah.
We shouldn't
I
have
think the
DPS to
pods
DP
have
in
done
rage.
very well.
So can we get Frostina up for the second pod?
I got him. Move, sister.
No.
Bloodside is dead. It's just Caprica with a battle red.
No pet.
No pet.
Slav.
Alright, take him when your debuff goes
Yeah.
up. Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Got him.
Second pod, 5 seconds.
Scoot him just a little bit over.
Frostina has reincarnate, man.
Don't stand in front.
4, 3,
Can you collect the pillar, sister?
Yep.
Get in it. And then taunt when you can.
Got him.
Clicking and then I'll taunt.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Got him.
Yep.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Third pod, 5 seconds. Head on over.
I'll keep him. I got 1 stack.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Clicking. Got him.
Kill these ads.
God damn spinning.
Got him.
Oh, you guys should have told me Kith was down.
Why? So you could celebrate?
Click it.
Well, could have been that. I could have rezzed you.
Oh dang, I died.
Can you get brew pickup? Oh, I just wipe it. That was really good.
Yeah, that was a solid first
26.
attempt.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, hell, 26%.
Seemed like we were on a roll there.
Yeah, I think we only had one death in the pods in that first circuit around. The
A lot of us died on the transition from 2 to 3, though.
yeah, we had like 2 mines blow up consecutively, and that the healers we just couldn't keep up.
Well, one of them was me. That's why. That's why a bunch of people died.
Yep, that would do it.
And there's several mines blowing up in that.
Yeah,
third
that's right
pod
about the
phase.
time that those first mines started blowing up on their own.
And also, I noticed going into that third pod the first time around, we had a bunch of mines already there. We don't want to be standing near where we fight the third boss. That way, there aren't any mines there when we're going into that phase. It's like when we're fighting the first boss, we don't want to be standing where we're going to be fighting the third boss.
Also, as a melee DPS who always gets stacks of the debuff, I apologize, healers.
So, I mean, granted we were down 2 TPS, but that fight's about, 9 minutes. Do you want to? Is there enough time to do 2 heroes?
Well, we were right at that soft and rage. I'm not sure if we would even get the full effect of the second hero off.
Yeah, I don't think damage was really the problem.
I have seen some groups kind of purposely hitting like one mine at a time in the first phase so that they don't all explode at once in the third.
Well, let's do one more poll before, and then we'll take a break.
Do the healers are the healers the one who breaks the mines?
Usually there's someone with a defensive thing, because it's the most damage from that mine is that initial burst. So if there's only one person that explodes it, that dot isn't really that big a deal. And since we're not dealing with fusillades and with the admiral, the healers can keep up with it. But it's just a thought.
Let's hold off for now on that.
Okay.
Let the people in the third pod, get used to the timings and stuff, and see if they can clear the mines a little bit better.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is one engagement you will not walk away from.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch your step.
Got him.
How important is the dispelling?
Only do it when they're at 9 stats.
But I should prioritize doing it, or?
If you're a healer, dispel yourself at least.
4, 3,
Oh, okay.
2, 1.
So selfish.
You getting up there, Candace? Jump out before you die.
Candace is out.
So next person.
Ugh. The mines.
Yeah, like 21, 22 seems to be the sweet spot for those stacks.
Got her.
I want to back her up just a little.
Second boss, 5 seconds.
Careful.
Go to the second pod.
Bring those ads over.
Got him.
Oh shit, I taunted the wrong freaking ad. Give me a second. Got him.
4, 3, 2, 1.
X, I'm coming out.
Okay.
Got him.
4, 3,
Here you go, Clicky.
1.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Messina, no. Don't stand in front of him. It really hurt.
1.
Got him.
Third pod, let's go over.
Taunt him when you get over here.
4,
Got
3, 2, 1.
These ads down.
Hit. You want to lust?
Yes, please.
Got him.
Got him.
Don't kill yourself, Carrie B.
I'm out.
Got him.
I get tunneling and not watching my own notes.
No, you're gonna get sliced here. Don't stand in front of him.
Got
Oof, that hurt, that hurt. Big healing cooldown or something. Odessa, can you pop back up? Got boss.
How many reses do we have?
1 now and 1 in 15 seconds. What's that?
Do you want someone else?
Get 2 people up.
No, I think
Really?
we should wipe it.
4 down? You get 2 back up? We're only 2 down. Okay.
But then either get me up to do the second pod or we need someone else to do. We have too many pod people though. We don't have 2 reses. I think it'd be 2, 1.
Who else you want?
Tawny, got the boss.
Can
someone hop in the pod here?
Yep, someone get it.
3, 2, 1.
Zeno, do you want to go hop in?
Got him.
Got her.
Like full hop in the first pod when if Xeno pops out of it.
4, 3, 2,
Candace, I'm gonna save you for the third.
Okay, third one.
Yeah.
Got it.
I'm out.
Switch. Okay. Got him.
Got.
And pillar.
Watch these mines.
Oh, sorry, I didn't get that up in time. Sorry, Cap. Cap boss.
There's Pyromancer.
Good.
I'm coming out.
That may have been better.
Who's going in?
I did.
Okay.
Got it. Was it too early?
No, it was just there.
Got boss. You ready to click?
I'm looking for it. Where did it?
Right under his toe. You see it?
No, I can't.
4, 3,
Oh,
Next boss in 20.
It's all right. It's a wave.
What?
Why, we are the dominant force in the cosmos.
Wow. I can't release or do anything.
Because you're in the pod.
Because I died while the targeting reticle for placing the emitter was up. So I guess it still registers as that thing still there. I can't click on anything.
Reload UI.
You can always go to the entrance and summon you.
Hey. That worked.
you mean reload UI actually worked?
Works most of the time for me when something
That
goes
thing
wrong.
always works for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty reliable.
I do two things: reload UI and delete WTF.
I think we're
Right,
making
so
some
break.
good progress on this.
Yeah, let's take a break. I'll put timer up when I get up the top of the elevator. Or if I miss it, I'll just do it when I'm down here. No. Damn you! I blame Kelly for not life gripping me.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Right. Alright. Yeah, let's take a break. I'll be back.
BRB.
Let's see. We don't have a warlock, do we?
Nope.
All right. Relics.
Need a
will have to
hunter
wait.
pet for that.
You know, that would be pretty cool. Any enchanters can do a cloak and a ring for me?
I think Frostina can.
Okay. Cloak is just, I think, strength, and the ring would be haste, I think.
Alrighty. That sister?
It is, yes. Do you need anything I can trade you for?
No, I'm good. So you want haste on that?
Yeah. And then strength on cloak if you can do that.
Yep.
Thank you.
I'm back.
You're welcome.
Five, four, three, two, one.
So who here eats
I'm here.
pizza rolls? Anybody?
Not
What's up?
recently.
I have been known to, on occasion, consume a pizza roll.
So when you cook them, do you actually let them cool off, or do you try to eat a few while there's like just come out and like do the open mouth breathing fire?
Oh, I have been burned before.
Yeah.
I have been burned before. Yeah, I try to let them cool.
Especially with cheese in the middle, you're asking for it.
Hmm.
I guess the next question would be oven or baked or microwaved?
I rarely have the patience for the oven.
But baked are the best.
Yeah, they're better baked, but I just
Otherwise, they're soggy.
yeah.
They don't crisp in the microwave.
What are we waiting on? Sochin Pig?
Warpig's back. We're waiting on ASO.
If you have a toaster oven, that's a little quicker because it doesn't take as long to heat up.
Yeah, it's a smaller thing, just on the counter.
Yeah.
I have a little convection toaster oven, and it's really fast.
That would do it. That would do it really quick.
My father's been trying to justify the expense of getting a full-size convection oven for the house. But of course, he doesn't want anything less than commercial.
They're pretty cool, but they're pricey no matter which way you go.
Right. Yeah, we got one too. It's not cheap.
Yeah, and when we're only home for like 5 weeks out of the year, it's hardly worth the expense. But he does tend to make like real meals when we're home. I know last time we were home, we made like prime rib, and it was the best prime rib I've ever had.
Yeah, but what if 5 weeks they'll be though?
Mm.
Who takes care of the house when you're gone?
My mom.
Oh, okay.
She lives in my parents' house, and my brother and his fiance live in my house when I'm not there. And when I'm there too, they're my roommates.
Gotcha.
So, what do we got to tighten up? Just mines?
Yeah, I think it was mines that killed us during the general's pod. When we get to that third boss, it's important to not keep blowing up all the mines that are spawning near us. And since there aren't any ads, there's really no reason to like move. Just if you see a mine spawning underneath you, sidestep away from it, and then wait for the pod person to drop one of those mine clearing thingies on us.
I've been trying to focus on the oldest ones first because those are the ones that are going to pop. Should I try to alternate, drop some on the raid and then drop some?
While we're fighting the general's pod, we're gonna keep getting new mines spawning, and they're almost always gonna be right on top of us. So I would almost do like, whether it's every other one or every third thing you put out, just drop one right on the group to clear out our area.
Okay.
If we clear underneath you, it doesn't blow everybody up?
No. No, if the pod clears it, that makes them inert. It doesn't just like blow them up.
I did not know that. That's a good thing to know.
Yeah, I guess the only exception to that is if you actually see one counting down, then you want to clear that one, because there's no avoiding that, and there's always a chance that we'll avoid the mines underneath us.
So, Cap, hotels are 2 to 3 times more on the 1st to the 4th than they are the 8th to the 11th in November.
Oh, so they're guessing the same weekend as last year. That was last year then.
The first weekend in
That'd be the 2nd, 3rd, yeah. That's what I think it's going to be. That's the hotel prices go crazy that weekend.
That's probably when it is. They know.
Did I
Yeah, they
miss
know.
the food buff, or have we not dropped one yet?
I don't think we've dropped one.
I was waiting for ASO.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
So good.
Feast down. Check your flask.
All right, I'm booking that weekend then.
I guess I'll do that too.
That's
It's
book 'em both if
6,000
you're gonna
and-
cancel.
It's 6,000 points and $75
I might
That's
try
it?
to. I might try to go
at the Hyatt.
this year.
I don't have a Hyatt.
I have lots of Hyatt points.
Now that
Well,
I
that's where
moved,
you stay all the time now.
What was that, Pig?
now that I've moved out of state, shoot, try to go this year.
The Hilton is 50,000 a night.
Yeah, I got a free room for you.
Sweet.
I don't have a lot of Hilton points. I used them all up at the last, since you haven't been sending me places. I used them all up at the last BlizzCon.
I might actually take my boys this year. They were all all about watching BlizzCon on the computer this last year. So it's like
That's cool.
So I might take them next year.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is one engagement you will not walk away from.
4,
They love watching Overwatch.
1.
I got them in an original StarCraft too.
All I can say is book your hotel early, even if you can cancel it.
Why is I biased?
It's really hard to get close ones.
And they all sell out, and it gets super expensive when it gets later.
Yeah, I'm gonna book this weekend. Tickets are really hard too. I mean, you can always get them; they just get really expensive.
Cut boss.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Cadets is out.
Like I think last year Safudo ended up spending like $450 on his.
Boss, the ads are way over there. I'll try to snag them.
Yep.
Bring these guys in here. Boss.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Careful. Careful.
Our second boss out. Oh god, I blew up on mine. I'm sorry. Oh god.
Nope. Careful. Okay, get over here. Clicking. 3, 2, 1. Get in. Got boss. We'll put it this way. Frostina.
Yep.
Hey, clicking in 3, 2, 1.
Come on out, X.
A boss.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
4, 3, 2,
Got
1.
3, 2, 1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
A boss. The ads are way
So
back
boss
there.
coming
If you
out?
want to pick them up.
2. 3, 2.
I'll pick up boss. I don't have any stacks.
Don't get over here. This third pod.
Here, click it quick.
Yep, I got it.
Hero.
Oh, 2.
Yep.
Big click 2.
I only clicked.
Yeah, I know, but somebody else clicked it. It's okay. Just we might need to.
Shitload of mines. Careful.
In there in the next one.
Got him. Click it.
Alright, Carrie B, you're right about at the limit there.
Alright, come down.
Alright, take.
Got it.
Got him.
Next command coming out.
Yep.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We got some mines blowing up.
It's done.
3 about to pop.
Go 4. Careful. Stand in the healing circle if you need some help. Got her.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, Candace, that's about your limit there.
Got
Next one in.
Get us out.
Who's going in the pod? One of the
Vulcan
demon
Bar.
hunters? Yeah.
Got her.
We got some mines underneath the melee there.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Next boss, 10 seconds. Second boss coming.
Careful running over here.
Got it.
God bless it. I'm sorry.
Oh, this. Be careful. Got boss. Stand in front of the boss. So if we can, carefully step on some of these mines.
X, I'm coming out.
Alright.
So. Good.
4,
Got him.
3, 2, 1.
Got him. One more pillar on his butt.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Click it.
Ah.
Got it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Next command. 5.
Let me know if that works out for you, Rafis.
Yeah, I dropped one more and then popped right out again.
Nice.
Okay, next boss. I got no stacks, so I got him.
That worked out great.
Okay, click on one. Sister.
Yep, clicking.
Okay.
I just saw my health get low, and I was like, I need to pop out. And there's a lot of time left on it. I got my 3 though.
Got it.
Tell me what.
Yeah, another few seconds, KB. You're at 22 right now, so any
It's
moment.
dead boss.
Got him.
I'm down.
Good job.
As we all lose half our health at the last second.
So
That
yeah,
was awesome.
that time
legendary.
either Kelly was amazing or there was a lot better avoiding damage. People just weren't
Yeah.
hitting as low.
That was a good job all around.
First time in millennia, a blow has been struck against the denizens of the burning throne.
Well,
Yet this battle is
at 30 minutes, we could do a couple pulls on King Garoth.
royals in torment.
Yeah, let's do it.
We could do that or clean up the rest of normal.
Yeah.
This guy was very stingy on loot.
Anyone still need
Yeah.
tier pieces from normal bosses?
Yeah,
None that I can do.
but there's some trinkets from Vermathras and the Dogies. Or we could do Kingaroth. Kingaroth, I actually don't think Kingaroth is that difficult on heroic.
Really?
I'd like to do a couple pulls on King Garoth.
Okay, works for me.
We see where we sit on being able to kill 2 of the ads before they become active.
Mm.
Don't have an auto hammer, but we have a mount.
Yeah. Use someone's repair mount here.
Thank you, thank you.
But to answer the question, I have 35. Uses between 2 auto hammers, technically.
Burning throne.
Exhaust.
Exhaust.
Some Garrus seeks to corrupt the other titans. If we don't stop him, the Pantheon will be reborn in darkness. There's no time to waste.
Gosh, it's gonna take 30 minutes just to walk across this bridge.
We can also just stop now and say amazing night.
Or we could kill this guy and go, wow, that was awesome.
Touche.
I'm silently thinking, what are the odds of that?
Well, we did pretty good on high command.
We have. It's been a great night.
You know why, right?
What?
We did ENR first.
No
So
diminished.
doesn't
Yeah.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Imagine this machinery infused with our power. Interesting.
I thought it was because my crappy DPS wasn't holding you back this time.
We're 6 down.
You are a better healer, unfortunately.
Yeah.
My stars and this and even 6.
But you know, if you were playing Death Knight, that never would happen. So you know, maybe you should think about that.
I have a Death Knight. I can play him.
I know, and we need more melee strength DPS.
Are we gonna need a Death Knight for what's it called? For the
Agrimar?
class? Yeah, Agrimar.
Probably.
It'd be really nice to just have a Death Knight.
Did you like it in the Q&A where they said, well, we didn't really mean bring the player, not the class?
Right. I saw that Q&A.
I was so glad
I
to
thought
hear
that was crap.
that they said that. Now they can do cool stuff with our specs again.
Thol, no.
They meant it as far as not class stacking, but making a comp groups, yeah.
I just hope they undo the prune and give us some of our toys back.
Oh, they are.
Woo!
Even the demo they had at BlizzCon, we had on the hunter side, and we had more of our toys back.
What are you missing?
Tranquilizing shots, one of the things I miss. Remember a lot of stuff we got back through our artifacts, and that's all going away.
Right.
I miss Void Shift as a Shadow Priest. I miss Life Grip as a Shadow Priest.
I was hoping you'd find your way here. I'm always...
I saw him getting Tremor Totem back. That makes me happy.
Oh, I love Tremor Totem.
Yeah, Tremor Totem was awesome.
I hope they give Restos back like Earth Shield.
I miss.
They are.
I miss being able to mind control humanoids. It seems like they just make every. If it's a humanoid, they just make it immune to mind control. So it's like, what's the point of giving me mind control?
I want Disc Priests to go back what they were in last expansion.
No.
Yeah, Wait, was it last expansion the one where they changed everything?
Kids, res.
Yeah, they had infinite bubbles.
Yeah.
That's
They
so
were just a
boring.
bubble factory.
It was boring for other healers. And
Yes, I
for this
hated
priest.
it. It's like the only time I could do anything if it was a massively high damage fight to where it just blew through all the bubbles.
So I've not been on this guy on heroic.
Yeah, that was an accidental ready check.
Does he do anything different?
We spawned 3 robots instead of 2. But other than that, it's pretty much the same.
There's 3 balls.
Are all 3
instead of 1.
tankable?
Well, when they become active, yeah. But the point is we want to kill at least 2 of them before they become active, so we don't have to deal with 1.
And Sister and I tank him pretty much on the same side.
I imagine it's the same as before. We'll do it sort of between the red and the purple. That backside there.
Depends on the strat that X wants to go with.
Well, I'm just thinking where he put us.
It's
last
pretty
time.
much the same thing as normal as far as tanking goes, and what the melee have to worry about and everything. It's just there's more balls. There's 3 each time he puts them out instead of just 1. Yeah, let's this first pull or so, or tonight, let's split up like we normally do. But the thing I've been thinking about doing is just we start out over here, like everyone starts out over on the green side, and then tanks start over on the blue marker, and just have just the tanks pop the balls. That way they are as far as they possibly can be away from the rest of the group. That way we take less raid damage from them. But for now, let's do it like we normally do on normal, but still let the tanks be the ones to do it because the balls do more damage. If you have an immunity or if you have a personal to pop a ball, go ahead and do it. Just make sure no one's low on health when you're about to do it. I just want to see how much damage is going out.
Groups to the left, groups to the right.
Yep.
This is actually a pretty cool looking boss. Wouldn't mind that helmet.
The groups 1 and 3 are going to be green,
Alright, let's do this.
and this is every single time.
5,
You always go
4,
groups 1 and 3 always go to
2,
green. Groups
1.
2 and 4 always go to red.
You hope to topple my machines with those pathetic weapons.
And focus your ad down hard. We need to kill them both before they become active. And everyone's gonna focus down the purple one.
On him back.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Got him. Lysis.
Beam. Kith,
Well
you
done.
ran into it. No.
Oops.
Kill it, kill it, kill it.
Look, I'm fine.
Uh-huh. You're only napping.
Which one are you letting through?
That one.
Purple.
Come on, let's go, team. We got.
Good job on the ads.
Yeah, I got big boy.
Everyone focus down this annihilator. Everyone needs to be on it.
Beware.
Watch out for balls. Pop this ball.
Beware.
Laser beams coming.
Oh, don't rotate toward me. Oh, that just got
Speed lap.
everybody. I think everyone was stacking up for that forging strike.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and wipe.
Damn bombs right before that beam got us.
Yeah. But we definitely have the DPS to kill those robots down.
Yeah,
True.
that's really nice. And technically speaking, if we have the DPS to do that, then we should have the DPS to do Varimathras.
Also true. That's an exciting thought.
But
Oh, we've had great DPS all night.
I'm putting Varimathras off as long as I can.
How come?
Because
the
it is a very evil
stupidness.
tank fight.
Oh.
Yeah, the ability that puts that debuff on the tank is now a frontal cleave. So you can't stand on top of the other tank anymore. They gotta be standing side by side.
Oh.
As well as there's another ability
Knockback,
that
right?
no, it's not a knockback. The there's another ability for the raid where you get a debuff and you gotta run 10 yards away from everyone else, or else you'll spread that debuff on everyone, and that'll be a
Oh, the
really
stupid
quick raid
plague
wipe.
stuff.
Yeah. So now you gotta check and see. Well, do you have the marked for death debuff where it is the same as normal, where you have to stay in the group, or if you have that plague debuff, which is you got to run out of the group or else you'll kill everybody.
Yeah, it's too complicated for us.
For the middle of the night.
Yep, one day. His ass. And take his stuff.
So Kith, Diminish has been back on his druid.
Yeah.
What you need to do is macro target of target for Diminished, and everything he dots, you just need to insta heal really fast.
Okay.
You want to snipe his hots?
Oh, it's awesome. He thinks he's like playing bad. He can't figure out what's going on. He's all confused. It's like the best griefing in the whole world.
Jeez.
I think what you did to Gast was the best ever.
Oh yeah, yeah. Did you guys ever hear about that?
No.
Yeah.
So there's this guy, he's a buddy of ours, right? And he'd be in like Vent or TeamSpeak or whatever with us talking and stuff. But this is before you had like the count link and everything so they could see who you're playing. So he'd go, "Oh, I'm out here farming blah blah in the valley or whatever." I'd jump over on my horde character and go gank him a bunch of times. And he'd be like, "This guy keeps following me." Literally, no, he kept telling me exactly where he was.
That's pretty epic. Oh.
5 seconds for the laser beam.
3, 2, 1.
Laser beam.
I ran the other way.
3, 2, 1.
Keep running. No. Oh, you. Asa, you scared me standing in that thing.
I'm
That's
sorry,
coming.
The sooner you get to this pad, the more damage you do. This guy's getting wrecked. Good job, green side.
It's all this Holy Paladin DPS.
That's what it is. Kill him before he comes out.
Or head back to the purple one.
I think red one.
Yeah.
Do not stand up, Brute Pig. You die.
Yeah, balls went too fast there, I think.
That's what you said. Come on, I had to say it.
Eh, Kith, I killed you on purpose. Sorry.
That's it. I'm going back to DPS.
Actually, Kith,
Make sure you stand in the annihilation puddles.
Actually, Kith, you were just standing right next to me, and I ran out to get a ball, and we held hands while you died.
Because I was trying to keep you alive.
Oh, okay. That's where you're holding my hand.
You need a little hand.
We really need engineers that can put down the failure detection pylons.
Well, you can. Anyone can put them down. I can make a bunch of them.
I thought they were skill specific.
Nope.
Nope. They're one of the few things engineers get to sell.
Yeah, and nobody buys them, so
Ah.
nobody makes them.
Why would nobody? Well, I think
Well,
that'd be a
nobody
better
actually
thing
dies,
to
do they?
buy.
I hear talking about their raid, they never die.
Yeah,
And this is
nobody
really
ever dies.
early run. Like, everything else is really close except for this one.
Agrimar.
Agromar's not. Okay, so there's
Coven,
two.
and Vermothras. Or
Those are still
Bear.
pretty quick. You can mount through those.
I'm gonna drop a Jeeves.
It's not like dying in Black Temple and having to run through the whole instance, or Molten Core, or
Oh
Black
God, some of those runs are so long. Even just getting back to Gruul's lair from way up on the mountain there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Running back to Molten Core when you were respawned all the way back at like
Yeah,
Thorium Point.
across the entire zone.
Oh yeah. PRD was like that. You died. It was a half an hour before you got back.
Yeah, and half the time most people didn't know how to actually find the entrance to the dungeon. Their spirits would get lost, so they'd fall through some random hole and get stuck in like the pit or whatever it is in the middle of that zone.
Yeah.
Before the return to graveyard button.
Then they're just stuck there.
Purgatory.
Basically, yeah.
That's what people are gonna have to put up with in Legacy.
It's gonna be interesting to see how that goes.
I can't wait to watch the trade channel. Oh my god.
You say
No,
people, you don't include me in that. I'm not going back to vanilla.
At BlizzCon, people who like started playing in Wrath, so excited to finally get the vanilla experience, and I was just laughing at them.
Yep.
I mean, it was great for, you know,
The time.
the time, but shoot, now look back on it, it sucked.
You know, it was really awesome until about level 40, 50 when leveling became really bad.
Or just like the rep grind.
Lasers.
4, 3,
Oh, you guys are all dead. You guys are all. Oh, there goes one.
That
was not
that
right.
robotic sigh was so amusing.
Alright, come on, green team, let's blow it up. We got this. They're down 1. We're gonna
It
win.
nearly sounded orgasmic.
I know.
Candessa, are you on the red side?
Yeah.
Candessa's supposed to
I'm
be
on
on
the
the
wrong
green
side,
side.
yeah.
Oh, we'll still win. Come on. Go do this, green.
Shit, it survives past the thing.
Hey, don't stand on real big.
It appears adjustments to witness true power. Beware.
Don't make me stand here alone, Kith.
Yes, I don't want to. Oh, I was gonna kill you with the ball.
Hey, I got killed by the Kith running away from me.
2, 1.
Laser beam.
Green, green, green.
Of course, he's rolling like toward me. Sorry.
Yeah, right over the green.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
may
that
want to
is-
kill purple first. I think green's almost worse to have up than the purple ad.
I could be inclined to agree with that, but everywhere I looked, it's like the Annihilator was the least problematic of the 3. So I don't know.
You guys realize you do need to stand the green, right?
Well, yeah. We got the first one fine, but when he throws his laser beam right over the
green
all the
circles.
green circle.
Not really meant Kith. You ran away from me, man.
Yeah, and?
You left me by myself.
Yeah, and?
I died.
Yeah.
Exactly. There's no
Mission
love here.
accomplished.
Working as intended.
Maybe you are a better DPS than healer.
There may be a method to my madness.
Oh, sister won't be here next week. Probably any of the days.
No.
I can tank on my Demon Hunter.
No, please come back.
No, I have a trip to India, so I'll be back probably like early Friday. We'll see.
Alright.
India, sweet.
I wish it were sweet, but it's going to be that same windowless conference room. I know it.
So, people who are at the red ad, after we kill our ad, what are we supposed to run to the other side? I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, we go kill purple.
Okay, because I've seen people go in like different directions, so I'm not sure what's up, and I'm usually out of range when it comes to healing.
Well, don't follow Kith.
Yeah, and it looks like
Potato
two
over
of...
on green side.
I might have heard it wrong, but I think last 2 times, Stosha and Candessa have been on the red side and not the green side. Is that correct? It's like you're trying to heal them and they're totally out of range.
Pig's on the green side. I'm on the red side, and then Pig is picking up the purple ad, and then I'm taking the boss after that.
So even groups are red, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so
ASO can go green.
Yeah, that was my fault.
What are we doing? What am I doing?
this is...
ASO, you're on green side.
Let's do... For the first, second... Okay, so red team, you're now purple team. You're gonna be purple every time. And green, y'all are still green. That's going to leave the Decimator up for the first... Ugh.
What does the Decimator do?
During the second ad rotation, purple, y'all are going to stay at purple. Green, we're going to have to go to red. And then for the third ad rotation, purple, y'all stay at purple. And
So
green,
will
we go
just
back
swap
to
back and
green.
forth.
Yeah.
Decimators, when you get the circle on, you got to run out of the group, get out of it before the bomb shows up.
Oh,
The red ad, yeah.
So,
It's like the first boss when he's doing that.
okay.
Yep. So now it's purple, stay at purple the whole time, and green, we're going to start at green, then we're going to be at red for the second, then we're going to be back at green for the third.
Gotcha. Gotcha, red leader. I mean, green leader.
And that should make it where we don't
Fearless
have
leader.
any annihilators.
The Shadow Priest, Shadow Leader.
Right. Purple leader. He's kind of purple. So you're gonna go shadow elf
Void elf, get it right.
or void
Nope.
elf, whatever.
This tune was created as a human, and it will stay a
5,
human.
4, 3,
That's why I have
2,
20,000 priest alts for all the other races.
3, 2, 1.
I don't think it's really possible to have 20,000. You sure it's not more like 7 or 8?
1,000.
Can't be more than 50 or 49 alts.
I think
Per
it was
count.
13 the last time I counted.
Hasha, no!
Balls incoming.
Laser
Lasers.
beam.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
I'm
I should
back.
probably not stand on you.
Come on, green team. Let's rock it. Kill this thing. Now that we got all our DPS here, we're definitely gonna win.
Yeah, how did we get stuck with Sister?
Everyone run to red when your ad is dead. Kill it.
I'm out of range.
It appears a just send in the next test subject.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Lasers.
Send in the next test subject.
Really?
My targets, they just keep dying.
Yeah, I noticed that. So did mine.
He threw a decimation at me.
4, 3, 2.
Yeah,
Kick
that's
Kelly
amazing.
up.
No
And I bet you just took it, didn't you?
Right in the face.
Right in the face.
Alexite, can you get Melanisca?
Ow.
I just want to know why I'm third to last in healing taken. You guys are not healing me at all.
Why would we?
Yeah,
Go green team.
that's not.
Go red.
You have turtle.
Oh,
Shit, should have thought of that.
am I the only DPS over here? Come on, X. Let's do this. Rafe.
Ouch.
Nope, ASO's here. Let's do this, ASO.
Oh god,
Oh, there goes X.
a ball hit me.
What?
I was
Balls.
standing too far out.
How,
In case we don't end up one-shotting the Sephiroth, don't release right away. I put down a Brazier.
That's
Ooh.
it. That's last pull.
It ain't over till it's over.
yeah, I can tank all 4 of them. Let's do this, Rafe. Heal me.
Beware.
You never tell the mother sings.
Let's see how high a stagger gets up
Damn it.
to.
Oh, it can go pretty high. You want me to clear it? I can
What was
clear
it?
it.
15
so.
It's
million?
at 100.
Beware.
I saw it 16.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Ugh.
Oh. Oh, what the hell was that? Something res.
It was It was the Brazier of Awakening I put down. That's a thing from WAD.
I accidentally declined
Those
it.
still work?
Yeah, surprisingly they do.
Really?
I didn't think they did either, but they do.
Well, we made it further on that last pull. We did.
Yes, we did.
Another one.
Yes, we did. Progress.
That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very happy with this week. Got M&R
Yeah, we
and High
made good
Command down.
ground.
Yep, did good.
And
We're halfway through now.
anyone feel like a quick Mythic Plus?
Yes.
Sure. I'm feeling it.
What key do you got?
Yes.
I got a 9 something. Let me check.
Maybe.
9 shouldn't be too hard. We should be able to bang that out real quick.
So,
What are
Mel,
the affixes this
post
week?
some logs.
Once
Yeah,
I get
I'll do that.
once I load in a dollar on, I can tell you.
Yeah, I'll go with you too, since Cap is so picky.
I usually peg mine every week. Do something stupid like a 3 or a 4 just so I know it'll get done.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know what, like 150 thingies away from getting a legendary. So does Mythic Plus
Your
give me
weekly
those?
gives you 120 in your chest.
Yeah,
Oh, I
I
didn't
think
know that.
that you get some after each one too.
Yeah, but then I have to wait until Tuesday. I want it
Do
now.
a random battleground. That'll give you like 30.
So do the emissary quests.
Yeah, I gotta do one of those. I think I did. Yeah, I gotta do one more.
Or just a random heroic. You get every day your random heroic will give you 30-ish.
You get 30 and you get 30-ish from doing the emissary. Between 30 and 42.
Mm-hmm.
I might get
Right,
my
you're right on the
shoulders.
verge.
Okay, I got a 9 Eye of Azshara. It's teaming and volcanic.
Oh, cool.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Who wanted to come was for me. I got Sebald.
X was thinking about it too. I'd like to give him if there's room.
What's the eye level that drops?
Jethro would like to go, but it sounds like it's way full. So.
I just got that Cuba Discovery. That thing's pretty cool.
I think we can do a 15 easily. They're not really that hard at this item level.
That'd be great.
I wouldn't mind doing like a 15 something or other.